Hello everybody, Sheepavice here, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. Last time we went over to Yggdrasill and saw Rain and Genius's mother. This time we're going to continue on with the story here in the Tower of Salvation. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get in through the front door, so we'll have to find another way in. It looks like Ewan is here to help us out with that. Yeah, I guess so. No use hiding it now. Alright, well thanks anyway, Ewan. So we can purchase some items here if we want to, but I'm pretty stocked up, so let's just head on in through this teleporter. Back in this room with the Eternal Sword.
Leave this to me.
Leave it to you? What are you gonna do?
I figured something like this might happen, so I prepared a little something the last time we were here.
Oh, really? Well, thanks for thinking ahead, Zelos.
Colette, come here for a second.
Huh?
Oop, sorry. What are you gonna do? Zelos? What do you think you're doing?
Good work, Chosen. Now, bring her to me.
Don't do it, Zelos.
Sure thing.
Is he really?
Zelos! What the hell are you doing?
Oh, shut up. I'm just putting myself on the winning side. What you're trying to do is hopeless and meaningless. What's the big deal? Colette wanted to be a sacrifice, remember?
Zelos, you traitor!
Oh, give it a rest, Lloyd. Did you forget what I said in Flanor? I side with the strongest.
And we're gonna be the strongest and prove you wrong.
Betray you? How amusing. Zelos was our spy from the very beginning.
So that's why he's been acting so weird lately.
Isn't that right, Zelos?
Is that true?
It's not true, is it? Please say that she's lying.
I side with the strongest. It was a simple matter of weighing the renegades, Crucius, and all of you.
You were leaking information to the renegades too? I can't believe you! You were always a pervert, but I never doubted that you were a good person when it came down to it.
Well,
Why, thank you, my sweet, voluptuous honey.
it looks like we all were wrong.
But in the end, I choose this side. Because Mythos promised to release me from my fate as a chosen of mana.
You hate being the chosen so much that you would betray your friends?
Looks like it.
Oh yeah, I do. It's because of that title that my life has been a total joke. I can't stand it. I can't wait for Celeste to become the chosen instead.
I'm sure there's gotta be a better way.
You're lying. I still trust you, you hear me? You're the one that told me I could trust you.
What are you, stupid? Let's get going, Lady Pranima.
Lloyd! Lloyd! Lloyd!
Disappear unto nothingness.
Everyone! What are you doing here?
We'll explain later. Here they come.
Damn! Regroup! I will bid you for good!
Watch out for the spell!
Alright, so here we got a boss battle against the Gatekeeper. Now this is the battle that will change depending on the Flanor event, as I mentioned before. If you chose any of your party members during that scene, then you'll get this boss battle. But if you chose that other secret event that I still don't want to talk about, you get a different boss battle, but I'll go over that later in a bonus episode. So as you can see, I took off all the costume titles. I'll just keep those for the side quest stuff, and then we'll wear our normal outfits for any story events that happen. Alright, cool. Genius learned Tidal Wave, which is a massive spell that hits everybody. So it's really nice, especially for Coliseum battles when Genius is by himself. Not quite as crazy as in Vesperia, because overlimits give you pretty much negligible cast time, but it's still pretty good. Let's take out these Swordians, which we saw before we take on the Gatekeeper, which is halfway, more than halfway out of health. But yep, looks like we had another traitor in the party this whole time. And, well, it's really difficult to trust anybody now. Hopefully nobody else will betray us. How much health? 2. Okay.
So powerful.
Not bad, am I?
Alright, here we get Mystic Symbol. I'll go over what that does in a little bit here.
Yes.
Well, thanks for helping us out, Orochi.
Why are you all here?
We received a message saying that you were about to head to the final battle. Right now, you must hurry and save Colette.
Alright then.
Right. Be careful.
And you as well.
Is it still active?
Looks like it. Let's go.
Alright, I guess the only thing we can do is follow them. We'll stop that Zelos for betraying us. He's been acting strange lately. I guess we should have looked into it more. Yeah, he's kind of gone through with capturing Colette. I guess there's no point in dwelling on the past. We'll just focus on now and stop Zelos before he can do anything.
How many of you are there?
Alright, so, in this area, we have a bunch of enemies that are weak to fire. So, I've equipped Lloyd with the Garnet, just so for some extra fire damage. And this enemy, the Bomb Plant, after you attack it a little bit, it drops these bomb seedling enemies. And as their name implies, they can explode, so if they do explode, they'll just, any health they have left won't matter, they'll just automatically die, and they'll deal a little bit of damage, but it's nothing too serious. You see there, he just did 171 to the explosion, so it's not too big of a deal, but it does happen, so it's something to be aware of, I suppose.
Lloyd, you need to remember that enemy's weakness.
Oh man, you're making me study here too?
Yeah, this place looks like a tree was growing around here. Oh, really? Well, we'll just get the power of the summon spirits to help us out again. Right. Okay, so throughout this dungeon we'll have these roots that are blocking our path, so if you just use the Sorcerer's Ring on them, they'll go ahead and fade into the wall. Yeah, don't worry, Lloyd. We'll get there as soon as we can. So that's gonna be, I guess, the sort of puzzle of this dungeon. It's not too difficult to figure out, but oh well. We have to split up again? Okay, good. I don't want to do that one more time. We've split up our party enough times throughout this game. Let's keep together for once. Okay, so we only split up for 3 dungeons, but still. Yeah, alright then. Well, that's our next goal, that boulder up there. And over here we get Diamond Shell for Regal. we just need to find a way to get up to those roots that are supporting that boulder, so we can knock it down, and that'll hopefully help us keep the weight of this bridge down. Now this is a little bit confusing, but you actually have to jump back on the bridge and walk over to the other side over here. They don't tell you that, but there's nothing else you could do, so I guess eventually you would exhaust all possibilities and find that out. Well, he is a president, so I'm sure he has made pretty tough decisions before in his life. But do we really have to sacrifice anybody, Rain? Oh yeah. Why do they want Lloyd's X-Sphere so much? I wonder what makes his X-Sphere unique. Which way do we want to go? Okay, we want to go down. This place is mostly linear, but... but there's a few branching paths every now and then, so we'll have to keep an eye out for those.
I was just warming up.
There are other enemies we can run into around here, but we're not... I keep running into those bomb plants, so hopefully we'll find the other enemies around here. Alright, so we can check out these treasure chests around here. Get a few weapons for our party members. One for Rain, one for Persea, and one for Genus here. Let's equip those real quick. A little bit better for everybody, so why not? Okay. Yeah, we got a couple of roots here.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Okay, here's the other enemies. We have the mocking plant and the evil orchids. Yep. Just like before, these enemies are weak to fire, so that's why I've gone ahead and gotten some fire. I have Genus still on Rain, so or not Rain. Genus still using Graves so that he can get more usages on it. But I'll turn that off eventually. And of course I have Explosion turn. Oh, I forgot to explain what that accessory we got from the battle was. I'll get to that in a little bit.
I was just warming up.
Okay, so let's take a look at that. The Mystic Symbol, yes. It reduces time for spell casting. So let's give that to Genus so we can cast some of those advanced spells much quicker. Let's see. No, I passed it. There it is. Well, I forgot to mention, but that snow hair that Colette gave us is actually an accessory that Lloyd can equip, and it boosts some of his stats a little bit, so that's something to keep in mind. We could possibly use it for later.
Don't you guys let up? Wanna try? Indignation! Force field! All talk, no action.
Alright, so if we examine this little orb here, it's going to open up this door. And I didn't show this off before, but
I was just warming up.
this is actually right back at the beginning. So there's a little shortcut you can take here to save, and I'm going to take advantage of that. So next time on Let's Play Tales of Symphonia, we'll continue on through the tower. I guess this will be like the basement of the Tower of Salvation, maybe? Something like that. Well, I'll see you next time.